What's up, guys? This is an update video on Turbo. Am I still bullish on this coin? And the answer is absolutely yes. Okay, Turbo is still in a really good spot, in my opinion, despite the recent performance. If we take a look at the recent chart, right, Turbo, along with a majority of the crypto market, is down. Now, a lot of news has happened in these past couple of days, right? We first got the situation of the Trump meme coin, which caused an entire liquidity shakeout of the market, right? All of the liquidity from coins like Turbo flooded into that particular project. And then most recently, we've had the situation with DeepSeek AI, which is the AI company that basically crashed the entire US stock market, which also crashed the crypto market as well. So these external factors are what's really causing this drop in coins like Turbo, right? It's not the coin itself, it's not the actual project, it's because of these external factors that affect the entire crypto market as a whole. Now, I think the chart of Turbo actually looks really good, and I'll explain this chart in a later part of the video. But for right now, I want to touch on what makes Turbo so bullish. Now, I've touched on these points in the past, but just to reiterate, let's take a look at them once again. So, first and foremost, this AI plus meme coin narrative is not going away. These are two of the strongest narratives, and with the introduction of DeepSeek AI and its disruption of the entire AI sector, right? That's only going to bring more attention to AI as a whole, and it's only going to bring attention to coins like Turbo. So I believe that AI and meme coins are both heading in a great direction for 2025. Now, this low cost per coin, right? Very, very important, plays into retail psychology. I've talked about this countless times in the past. And why do I say retail psychology? A lot of times it's retail that actually drives the price of meme coins. So when retail sees a meme coin like Turbo that's sitting at a fraction of a penny, it's going to jump at the opportunity to get in cheap and get a bunch of what they like to call shares, right? We know it's tokens or coins, but retail seems to think that whenever a coin is a very, very small price, market cap doesn't matter. And all that matters is getting that price to the dollar. That's kind of how retail psychology thinks. Another major part of Turbo and why I'm so bullish on Turbo is the fact that it has tons and tons of tier one exchange listings, right? So it has that Coinbase, which is huge for Turbo. It has Binance, it has crypto.com, Gate.io, Mexi, you name it. Turbo has basically every single listing possible, other than Robinhood, of course, right? We still have that catalyst in the future. But because Turbo has all of these listings, it's able to garner the attention of retail much easier than a lot of your other coins, right? These tier one listings are going to set Turbo up perfectly for the perfect storm, right? When all of the market conditions are right, when we eventually, in a few months, do see a massive price movement for your altcoins, Turbo is going to take the lead because it has all these listings and it garners the attention of retail, and it's in two of the most bullish sectors. Now let's take a look at one of the most important analysis you can do, which is technical analysis, and taking a look at this very strong support area, right? So this is this purple box you see right here. This purple box outlines what I believe to be the absolute bottom that Turbo could potentially hit in case we get a further downswing, right? So let's say tomorrow during the FOMC meeting, we have more negative news. That's going to push Turbo along with all of your other altcoins down further. So Turbo could go back down to, let's say, 3.5 to 4 cents, right? I believe that would be the absolute bottom. Now, does that happen, right? We'll wait and see. I don't think that's going to happen unless, of course, we do get really bad news, right? But I believe we're going to consolidate at the top of the zone. Now, a lot of you might be looking at this drop we've gotten. We basically went all the way from about 1.5 cents now to half a cent, right? So we've had a massive drawdown in the price of Turbo. And a lot of you might be wondering, wow, this is pretty scary, right? This has never happened before with Turbo. Well, you would be wrong, right? So if you take a look at what happened in May of 2024, so this was just, 8 months ago, we had Turbo go all the way up to about a penny and then have a retrace all the way back down to about a third of a cent. So this was a 70% drawdown that Turbo had, right? Let's compare that to the drawdown that we're seeing right now. We take a look at the top and bottom of this zone, we can see that this is about 66%, right? So it's very similar. We actually had it worse back in May than we have it now, right? I remember what people were saying, what people were telling me back in May, right? They were saying this coin is a scam, right? This is going to zero. And we went to about a third of a cent and then consolidated for, a couple weeks, couple months, and then boom, made new all-time highs, right? I believe that same thing is going to happen with Turbo. It's just a matter of time, right? You just have to have patience. I know this is painful, right? It's pretty painful looking at my personal portfolio as well. But this is just the game you play with meme coins, right? With highly volatile, mid market cap meme coins, this is the game you play. And money in meme coins always shift around a lot. So you're going to see times like these, but then you're also going to see times like these where Turbo shoots up 500% in 5 days, right? All of this is very, very possible in the meme coin space. If we take a look at the stochastic RSI and the MACD, right, these are two very important indicators that I use to see whether or not we are indeed at the bottom. This is the stochastic RSI, and you can see we are basically at the very, very bottom of this range. The lower we are in this range, that means the more oversold we are, and that means the quicker it is for us to go back to an uptrend, right? So right now we're at the absolute bottom of this range. So I expect us to make an uptrend very, very soon, right? If we do get either expected news or positive news in tomorrow's FOMC meeting, then I expect us to actually go up, right? I believe Turbo is going to consolidate and make another slight leg up. We'll probably consolidate for the next couple of weeks, and I'll talk about that later. But I believe Turbo is in a good spot to consolidate. And same thing with the MACD. You can see it's curling up slightly. The MACD, how you use it is you want this red area to start to curl up and become green. As you guys can see, it's making this rounding pattern. That means it's going from oversold to eventually, being well priced, which is in the green. And that means Turbo, the price of Turbo will go up as well. I talked about this in the past, but Turbo is one of the top coins in the AI meme coin sector by market cap, right? And in fact, it's actually the only meme coin in this entire chart that is a non-AI agent. Fartcoin, AI16Z, AIXBT, right? Agent Fund.ai, Corgi AI, all of these are AI agent meme coins. Turbo was the first and one of the only organic AI meme coins that's not tied to AI agents, rather, but it's a pure meme and community driven coin to the core. This is what sets Turbo apart from the rest of these AI meme coins, and this is also a reason why I'm so bullish on it. There's also a ton of other meme coins that I'm bullish on in the Solana ecosystem, the Base ecosystem, as well as the Ethereum ecosystem. So if you guys would like to see a video on this list of meme coins that I have prepared, then make sure to drop a like and comment and subscribe to my channel. If you guys would like more content, then make sure to take a look at the Patreon. I have it linked in the description below. The Shark tier is still open, and with it, you can get private Discord access, as well as all these other benefits, including tracking my portfolio. Thank you so much for all of y'all's support. I recently hit 10K subscribers, and that's been a dream of mine for the longest time, and I really, really appreciate all of you. Couldn't have done it without all of you. And I will be making more consistent content going forward, right? So I'm aiming for multiple uploads a week, hopefully 3, 4, 5 uploads a week. I know it's rough, especially when markets, get choppy. A lot of people go silent, and I don't want to be that type of person, right? I want to provide the most up-to-date, most active content for you guys. So I will be doing that moving forward. Hope you guys enjoyed, and I'll see you guys in the next one.